Hello, Class here, System Shock 2. In the last part, I started to fight the final boss, and it did not go awesomely. Before this part, I replayed from my after episode 35 save, and I got the suppression ability to stun a robot, just in case those holographic projections are robots. With the Psi boosting worm skin armor and a Psi booster active, I can stun for 8 times 3, 24 seconds, which is enough for a hack. Oh, my Endure boost is wearing off. So the plan is, if I can stun those, then it'll have been totally worth it. It only took like 10 minutes to replay anyway.
Welcome here, nuisance. Why do you stay when you sense my displeasure? I have suffered.
And I loaded my pistol with armor-piercing rounds to get ready for that, just in case they're useful at any point. And if I can't stun the holographic projection things, then I'm just gonna reload from this save down here. Are you stunned? No. Okay, that power is totally useless. I was thinking it could be good, because, I mean, well, you're only fighting one at a time. I kind of had expected that all future fights would be like masses of robots, and so stunning one for a short duration wouldn't be that valuable. But as it turns out, I am not sufficiently lucky. Or, it doesn't work that way. Oh, nice! Can I live? I'm gonna save. That might have been a bad place to save. Yeah, that was a terrible decision. Now I believe I have to restart the whole fight. Oh, maybe not. Also, I don't think I need my Psi boosted anymore, so let's get more defense. I really hope you don't have to hack it again if you take too long.
The perfection of the digital.
So once you have the shields down, it's not the most interesting of fights. I used a lot of armor-piercing rounds. There! Oh, and it's our first look at the hero, I think. No, it's our second.
You weren't meant to be You think to destroy. You think to destroy me. How dare you, insect? How dare you interrupt my ascendance? You are nothing. A wretched bag of flesh. What are you compared to my magnificence? But it is not too late. Can you not see the value in our friendship? Imagine the powers I can give to you, human. The cybernetic implants I gave you were simply toys. If I desired, I could improve you, transform you into something more efficient. Join me, human, and we can move. And we can move together.
Nah.
It actually says nah. That's pretty great. Oh. We're back on the ship. So yeah, I just had to be lucky in that fight. One last time.
Is 13 July 14. We've just received a hail from a crew member on board the Van Braun. They've managed to regain control of the ship. We're going to turn around and head back. I'm a little concerned about Rebecca. She's been acting strangely since we've come on board. She's asleep now. Maybe when we get back to the Van Braun we can...
Tommy, what's the matter, lover? Don't you like my new look?
Oh man. Shodan is implanted in Rebecca for some reason. I'm not sure how that would work. Maybe she had cybernetic... That's the ending? Really? Well, we can select the credits from here. So, yeah, this game, I am feeling a little more positive about it than I was last episode, not at the end, but I wasn't really a fan, to be honest. It did do a number of things well, like, especially near the beginning, it made good use of sound. Like, you would hear an enemy and not be able to see it, or like, an enemy sound would be coming through an audio log, and you wouldn't be sure whether you were safe or not, and there was a lot of tension. It really did that well. Except, the first time in the game that I failed to notice something, I believe was breaking glass. There was breakable glass, I mean. And ended up wandering for, like, almost an entire hour, I think, because I didn't notice the glass could be broken. I kind of got really used to the enemies and wasn't afraid of them anymore, and I also, about that time, had a lot of resources because I was getting good at the melee combat and collecting a lot of stuff. And so from that point on, the rest of the game was mostly boring. Like, I mean, there was some interest to the engagements. I still had to, like, play well, but I was just, like, exploring the ship in a routine sort of manner. And of course, there were a couple times where I once again missed something minor and had to wander for a while. And I don't know, like, it wasn't the worst game I've ever played. I wouldn't be able to identify what the worst game I've ever played is, but I don't know. I didn't like it. Just there's not much more to say. It's kind of unfortunate. Oh yeah. Next, I will be moving Parallel Worlds into a twice-a-week sort of deal. It's taking over the System Shock 2 time slot, because there was never really meant to be a once-a-week Saturday time slot. Just, if you recall, my ability to record GameCube games broke down, and I wanted to fill the GameCube game time slot, and so I started up Parallel Worlds as sort of a, well, I need something to record literally tonight. And so then, of course, once I could record GameCube stuff again, I kind of didn't want to just stop playing Parallel Worlds. And so for a temporary measure, I had that extra time slot. I may actually use that for maybe like quick things. Like, I'm thinking I might play through Super Meat Boy, the Light World levels that you can select characters with, as Nyjah. Because I really like that character. I've heard she's actually useful in speedruns, because I watched a speedrun of the console version, which doesn't actually have Nyjah, but there was good commentary. They talked about a lot of things, and so yeah. That's what's happening. See ya!